Hey kids, this is Clear. Taking a short break from that other game. Sorry about that. Taking a short break from Taste Like Spelunky because it keeps beating me mercilessly. So instead we'll play a game I actually know how to play. We'll be playing this. Castlevania, Circle of the Moon. Here's my name. Here's the backstory. I don't care about it right now. I want to tell you something. See, there's actually unlockable classes in this game that change your stats and also a couple other things. I would have liked to play under one of those, but unfortunately you need to beat the game to do that. And this is kind of a long game, and there's like 4 or so other classes, so since I do not have the save file for any of those right now, I'm just gonna have to play through vanilla styles. Hope you don't mind, because, you know, there's nothing you can do about it that I know of. So, pshoo. Anyway, here is a castle. Here is a vampire. Yeah, that sure is some animation, isn't it? To bask in darkness and feel the moonlight within. Whatever. Anyway, that's Dracula. He's kind of a jerk. And so that's why this bald guy's gonna come over and beat him up. He was sealed away hundreds of years ago. So that guy's hundreds of years old. And also he's got him 2 cohorts, which are going to be killed now. Yay! Oh no! That's quite a fall there. And naturally they're unharmed as they fall, because video games! So that's Hugh. We're playing as Nathan Graves here. He wants to do it all himself, but you know, we're here, we're gonna help. We're gonna walk slowly and have really terrible animation. Anyway, yeah, this is a Castlevania game. It's after Symphony of the Night, but only just barely, like by a few years or something. So a lot of the conventions you experience from Symphony of the Night will be here, albeit in a much simpler form. Smash torches. Fall down forever. So yeah, Nathan's moveset is he can jump, slide, whip, spin his whip, and he has sub-weapons and spells and stuff, which I'll explain once those actually come up. Right now, though, I'm gonna kill that skeleton. He is in the way, and now he is dead. This was my first Castlevania game. I know a lot of people say this is comparatively not a good game, especially considering Symphony of the Night. There's our first spell card. They do stuff. I'll tell you about that later. I'm reminiscing right now. Shut up. Damn kids. Anyway, this was my first Castlevania game, and I played the crap out of it because it was awesome. Like Symphony of the Night, it's got a sort of exploration, Metroidvania sort of feel to it. Not nearly as much as Symphony of the Night did, but I don't know, I liked it back then. Also, I got this game when I was in Oregon, and I love Oregon so much, so this has good memories and all that crap, but you know. Our first objective is to make Nathan not walk so slowly. I mean, seriously. Okay, here is a sub-weapon. The dagger! It's kinda useless. Can't go that way yet. That's too high for us to jump. One nice thing is the slide does the same damage as your whip, so if there's enemies you can take out in one hit, you can just slide through them, and you will suffer no consequences whatsoever. This is not to say that this is an easy game, though. It's not. It's a kind of difficult game. Like this guy here. Who does he think he is? Yep. Those quakes hurt. Don't get hit by the quakes. Also, this guy is tough. It might have been more prudent to run, but he's dead now. Alright. Eventually we won't have to slide everywhere. We'll be able to dash or something. I wonder when that will be. It'll be right here. Alright. It'll tell you how to use each relic once you get it. They're called relics or something, I think. No, they're called magic items. As long as we're here, dual setup system. You need one action card and one attribute card to perform a spell. There's a combination. There's a spell for every combination in the game, most of which are utterly useless, but we'll burn that bridge when we get to it. Also, we leveled up so we can do more damage and take more damage. And we're more likely to get item drops, and our magic recovers faster. And speaking of item drops, Mercury card! Now we have the first spell in the game. You hit L to activate the spell, and depending on what the spell is, different effects will happen. For example, now we have a fire whip. It actually takes longer to kill that fire-based enemy, but you know. Element systems! But not really. Basically, if you hit an enemy with the elements that they are of, it does less damage. Other than that, I don't think there's any element system. Something to note, it also makes your basic dagger attack more powerful. Of course, that means you have to use daggers. Also, enemies will drop non-card items sometimes. Drop rate of both items and cards is determined by luck. Certain enemies will drop certain things, and let's equip that, even though it's pretty useless right now. The magic gauntlet. It'll help us recover our magic faster. Ow. Yeah, see that? Unlike magic, your health does not automatically recover. So, don't get hit like I'm doing. This is how dumb people play. Are you a dumb people? Don't be a dumb people. Hang on a minute. Volume up, so you can hear this amazing music. Actually, the music is okay. I mean, I like it a lot, but then again, I played the game a bunch when I first got it, and this is my first Castlevania, and nostalgia! Blah. Yeah, that's awesome looking. I'm gonna ignore that back, because he's funny looking. Yeah, I like this game. It has problems, though. One problem when it first came out was that all the stuff you see here, all this beautiful artwork and terrible sprite animation. Also, my magic ran out and now I can't use the fire whip. Don't need it though. But yeah, all this here, it was too dark on the original Game Boy Advance, which didn't have a backlight or anything. So people are just like, I can't see what's going on unless I play in a very specifically lit area, which, you know, was a legitimate complaint. But now there's backlight and that's not really a big deal. What is a big deal is how you get the cards. The only way you can get items in this game is through item drops. There's no shops or anything like you'd find in other games. Every item you get is based on your luck, and if you don't have good luck, you don't get good items. Like that potion. You're not guaranteed to get any potions in the game. So if you want to heal up during boss fights, well, you're kind of hosed then, aren't you? But even without that, it's a good game, and even if you can't get the spell combination you want, you can usually get by with the few you have. When I was younger, I used to try to grind enemies all the time for the card updates, but I don't really do that anymore because I don't need them. Plus, the enemies that actually drop them are sometimes really unintuitive. Like, we could have 3 cards by now. We could have the Ice Element card, Serpent, Only the enemy that drops it is kind of rare and hard to kill, and you have really no reason to stick around the area it spawns in. Also, that's an item. Wristband. Spirits will infinitely spawn, whatever. We have a wristband to equip. Alright, now we have better attack power. Hang on, map. Ooh, let's go all the way down here. Also remember to do that. Yeah, this is the guy who drops the serpent card. He's in like 2 areas in the game, and if you don't get it from him, you'll only get it from another, much more difficult enemy later on, who's also kind of rare. Not as rare though, and he tends to drop the card more often, but still. Doesn't help matters that the serpent card is one of the actually really important ones. Where am I going? I'm going back up to the top of this tower. As soon as I can aim my jumps properly. Damn you, ceilings! Damn you, boneheads. Yeah, that's not parkour at all. We're going this way. We're gonna get bombed in the face! Twice! Alright, I don't know what's over here. There's something over here. I go over here because it is there. Here is there. Okay. Ah, that's something. The throwing axe sub-weapon. The throwing axe is one of the cool weapons back in the old days of Castlevania when it wasn't all about exploring. In this, it's kind of meh. There's one really broken sub-weapon in this game, but I'm not going to get it because I don't feel like it. And are you going to stop me? No. No, you are not. Let's disable that since there's so many boneheads here. Yeah, sometimes instead of a traveling fireball, they'll spit out a jet of flame. Ow. I needed that ankle. Actually, if you have the time, you should Google up Nathan's character artwork and see his legs. Like, he looks normal up until you look at his giant plate armored legs. It's kind of awesome. Let's see, am I missing anything in there? Probably. Whatever. I'm not going to try to 100% this game. There's a bunch of hidden passageways you can break open. Like, I think there's one up there even. Let's go see. Nope, my mistake. But there are totally hidden passageways, and you should try to find them when you're playing. I'm not going to go overboard trying to find them, because, you know, I would rather just run around and whip dudes. Take that out of context if you like. I have no ability to stop you. Yeah! Normally that guy hits you with the bomb in the face and knocks you back to the lower room. But I saw his shenanigans coming, whipped the bomb right out of the air. Because I'm awesome. And now I have more MP. And I should cast spells with it. Really, after a certain point, there's no reason to not have spells active. I mean, unless you're using one of the really expensive and or broken spells. Pardon. There's basically always a spell you can use. I'm gonna get killed, but not really, because I have loads of health and these guys do really low damage. And let's go save our game. Yeah! I'm Kalir. This has been Let's Play Castlevania Circle of the Moon! Next time, I don't know, we'll kill a giant dog or something.